Welcome back to the Panic Room, everyone, and to another tag video today. So guys, today we are doing the book Snob Tag, and I was tagged by the one and only Criminali. So thanks, Ollie. And I know what you're thinking. You've never seen me in a hat. This is my Lydia Dietz hat. I love it, and I wanted to wear it today. So here we go. Let's dive into these prompts, shall we? I do not consider myself a snob, but these were fun, and I actually think I might be able to do this one. So let's find out. Prompt number 1, adaptation snob. Do you always read the book before you see the movie? Usually yes, but that's not for any particular reason. It's just I read more than I watch movies. Prompt number 2, format snob. You can only choose one format in which to read books for the rest of your life. Which one do you choose? Physical books, ebooks, or audiobooks? Physical books. Now, Ollie made a really good point in his video about space, and I have always said that ebooks, both for your wallet and for your space, are fantastic. But I've got to go with physical books. I just do. I love the tactile sensation, I guess. I really don't know how else to say it. It's just, I prefer physical books. Be they paperback or hardback, I prefer a physical book. All right, prompt number 3, ship snob. That's hard to say. Would you date or marry a non-reader? Actually, my current boyfriend is the biggest reader I've ever been with. He was a very big fan of audiobooks. Now, he currently does not work in a job that allows him to have a whole lot of time to listen to audiobooks, so I don't think he would call himself a reader now. But yeah, he consumed a lot of books that way back when we did a lot of driving for a job. But to take that a step further, if I was looking for a trait in someone, you don't necessarily have to be a reader per se, but I would like for you to be passionate about something, like be interested in something, because that in and of itself is attractive. If you're passionate about books, cool, that's great. I think reading is a wonderfully sexy thing to be passionate. I think it makes you intelligent, I think it makes you more well-spoken, but that being said, I really usually boil it down to I would prefer you to be passionate about something. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same thing I'm passionate about. Passion is attractive. All right, prompt number 4, genre snob. You have to ditch one genre and never to be read again for the rest of your life. Which one do you ditch? Can we all say it together? I'm sorry, Brandy, my friend over on Romance Booktube. Probably romance, because I just don't read it very much. I honestly have nothing against it, I just don't read it very much, so it really wouldn't affect my life if I ditched it and never read it again, because I don't now. All right, prompt number 5, uber genre snob. You can only choose to read from one genre for the rest of your life. Which genre do you choose? Anyone want to take a guess? Anyone? Of course it's horror. Of course it's horror. That's practically all I read now. So, horror. Prompt number 6, community snob. Which genre do you think receives the most snobbery from the bookish community? Okay, does this mean like gatekeeping? God, I'm so bad at this. I would assume, because this seems to be a very large chunk of booktube, I would assume that it's probably fantasy. I would think, because, you know, there's a lot to talk about there. And I kind of understand it, because fantasy books are like wildly involved, usually. You've got tons of characters, you've got these whole worlds, like literally whole worlds, you know, all of this stuff. And, you know, that leaves a lot of room for interpretation. So I can see people like arguing back and forth and kind of bickering over it. You know, in the same token, I can also see people being like, hey, cool, you're a geek like me and you like that book. That's awesome. You know, and I would hope that that's what that would be. But I can also see where there could be some snobbery there, like, oh, well, you interpreted that wrong. That character didn't mean that, you know, whatever, which is never good. Let me just put that out there. Never good. Don't gatekeep. Don't be a snob. Let people read whatever they want. You know, what's my mantra, people? Don't give a shit. All right, so prompt number 7, snobbery recipient. Have you ever been snubbed for something that you've been reading or for reading in general? No. But... That's probably because I don't pay attention to it. I just don't. Like, if somebody does not like what I'm reading, I'm usually too focused on the book to care. Or I just don't care at all in general. I don't know. So yeah, if I have been, I haven't noticed it, or I don't care. It's one of those. You guys know. See, I always cop out on tags. I really don't. Like, I don't think I've ever been on the receiving end of people being like, why are you reading that book? I mean, if you really want to take it way far back, my mom would be like, are you sure you should be reading that? You're going to have bad dreams. You know, stuff like that. That's not really snobbery. That's like a mom worried that she's going to be woken up at 3 a.m. by her daughter who can't sleep and she has to get up for work in the morning and she doesn't want to do that shit. So that's not really what I would call snobbery. That's just parenting. But guys, that's it. Another short tag today, but this one was fun. Thank you, Ollie, for tagging me. I actually don't think I made as big of a dumpster fire with this one as I do some other ones, so thank you. And guys, of course, if you like this, please hit like, hit subscribe. It would really help me out. And until next time, bye for now.